Hello you guys, I'm back with another pregnancy vlog. I am 20 weeks and 6 days. Tomorrow I'll be 21 weeks, so that's pretty awesome because I'm over halfway through my pregnancy and I'm feeling great and I'm looking great and I'm doing great. I'm really happy. Last week I had my 20-week appointment, which is the appointment you can find out the gender if you don't already know. It's pretty standard to find out the gender on 20 weeks, but I found it out a little bit early. But we did have an ultrasound and have the comprehensive ultrasound to check out all his organs, all his arteries, his heart, his brain, all that kind of stuff. A little bit stressed before I went to the appointment just because I wanted everything to be okay and for everything to look good and be fine with him, and it is so far. At my appointment, they did take a blood draw. It's an optional blood test. It tells you if your baby has Down syndrome or other syndromes or circumstances that would dictate itself within your own blood. They can tell for your baby. They said they would let me know on that blood draw if anything was abnormal, and I haven't had a phone call for the past week, so I'm assuming everything's pretty good with that, and they didn't think anything was up with that to begin with. They just asked me if I would like to do that, and I said sure. They also checked if he had a cleft lip or a cleft palate, and he doesn't. They told me that he weighs, at the time they told me that he weighed 13 ounces, and that was 1 day bigger than he was technically supposed to be, so he may be a little bit early in the long run. They're not sure, of course, and they don't change the due date, of course, but there's that information. Also, on my pregnancy app, for 20 weeks, it says your baby weighs about 10 ounces, and then for 21 weeks, it says it weighs about 13 ounces. So that's kind of weird because he was 13 ounces when he was just 20 weeks. So, I don't know, maybe he'll be a little bit early. I'm doing pretty good. I'm having a pretty good time right now with my pregnancy. I do have some abdominal pain when I'm sleeping and throughout the night and in the early morning. It's just like a really bad stomach ache, and I'm not really sure the cause of that, but I've had it a few days on and off since I've been about 20 weeks. I think mainly the cause of it is that my belly is stretching and growing, and the skin's growing, and the baby's pushing on things in a way that he hadn't been in the past. So I think it's just kind of getting used to that and growing in general. So I think it should be fine, and I'm not really too worried about it. Other than that, I haven't really had any other symptoms. He has been moving a lot more, and Andrew finally felt him move. I'm pretty sure he could have felt him sooner, but he normally is pretty active like late at night when Andrew's asleep, so I didn't of course want to wake him up and make him feel the baby, but the other day he felt him move, and it was pretty cool, and I'm excited for more of that to come. A cool thing that they did in my appointment is they gave me a disc of pictures of the baby, ultrasound pictures, and they took a few 3D pictures, which I thought was really cool. I'll post one in this video. But it was pretty cool to be able to take that because my husband wasn't actually able to go to this appointment, and it's probably the last appointment that I'll have an ultrasound, so I was really happy to get that disc. But anyway, I'll show you a couple ultrasound pictures. So this one is just his profile, and then they had a look at his belly and heart and stuff. And yeah, and there's another profile. But he's still a boy. That's one thing I was wondering, what if we find out that it's a girl? But he's still a boy, and he was very obvious with that. But one thing is he would not take his hands from his face very much at all. I don't know what that is. He's probably a drama king. But yeah, he wouldn't do that. So, but we did get to see his face a little bit, and I think he already has Andrew's lips. It was a really cool appointment, and it was really fun to see all his body parts in depth. It's pretty crazy that they can do that, and then the ultrasound technician knows, like, oh, that's this artery, this is the 3 chambers of the heart, you know, like blah blah blah. I'm like, how do you know that? But it was pretty cool, and it's pretty fun to see. Other than that, not much is going on. I'm just hanging out. I'm working a lot right now, which is why this video is pretty late. I like to get my appointment videos up pretty quick, but I'm sorry that I didn't do that. We did get one little gift this week. My mother-in-law, she always finds little stuff to get the baby. So she got him just these little shoes, and they're size 2. So it shouldn't take him forever to fit in these. And they're just the neon green on the sides, and then they have a little bit of camo on those sides. I don't really like camo. I don't really dislike it either, but a little bit of camo is not a problem for me, and I love the neon, so that's super, super cute. Alright, so it's time to see the belly. Hopefully you guys can see it. He is popping out more, I feel like, every single day. So, yeah. This is what it looks like. This is the front view. It's not too big from the front view. And the other side view. Alright, so that's it. We're doing good. We're growing every single day, kicking me, moving around a lot, and I'm doing good. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you're pregnant. Let me know how it's going for you, and all that jazz. And thank you guys so much for watching.